Good evening, pro wrestling fans from all over the world, of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I am your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, I know it took me a little bit, but I'm finally getting around to this review of TJPW 24. The first Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling show to kick off the new year of 2024. A great show. A great start. I definitely enjoyed it. So I'm going to be reviewing that for this video. So let's go ahead and get started. One second. Let me turn this on. We had 10 matches. This took place at Korakuen Hall on January 4th. But yeah, 10 matches, and we had all 3 championships defended as well. So, really, really good. So, let's go ahead and jump right on in with our first match, shall we? Here we go. All right. The very first match to kick off the new year through this show for TJPW is a 6-woman trios tag match. Team number 1, we had Mahiro, Kiryu, Toga, and the casual beauty Yuki Kamifuku taking on the trio of Toribami and the karate sisters of Juria Nagano and Moka Miyamoto. Shout out to Moka Miyamoto for sporting some new gear. She had some new gear for this match. Looked really awesome. But yeah, this was a great match. This was actually a really great match. Definitely all 6 ladies look cool. And shout out to Mahiro Kiryu on the new haircut. New short haircut. Looked pretty cool. All 6 ladies looked really good in this match. Definitely went back and forth, and you know, I like all 6 of these ladies, so this was a very enjoyable match. Yuki Kamifuku was able to pick up the victory, hitting Toribami with the Famouser, pinning her for the 1-2-3, and Yuki Kamifuku, Mahiro Kiryu, and Toga are your winners in the opening contest. Great way to start the show off. Definitely enjoyed this match. You know, I was bummed that Juria Nagano and Moka Miyamoto were on the losing side, but it was still a great match. Alright, let's keep it going with our next match. Alright, we're going to continue with the trios action. So for this match, we had the team of Kaichow, Raku, and Harajuku taking on the rookie-loaded team of Runa, Okubo, HIMAWARI, and Haru Kazashiro. So yeah, this was quite a test for the rookies, and you know, this definitely had its dose of comedy as well, which is expected when you have a team with Kaichow, Raku, and Harajuku. You could definitely expect some comedy, and we definitely got a nice dose of that in this match. But very enjoyable match, and I tell you, I did not expect this finish, but you know what? I was actually all for it. But Raku actually got the victory for her team. She hit the Dr. Yellow on Haru Kazashiro and pinned her for the 1-2-3. So yeah, pretty cool to see Raku get the pin for the win. You normally don't see that. So hey, I was totally digging that. So shout out to Raku on picking up the victory for her team. You know, I like seeing that. You know, being able to see ladies that you normally don't see pick up the victory, whether it's a singles match, tag team, trios, doesn't matter. I think that's cool. I think that's really cool. So, good job, Raku. Alright, let's move on to our next match. And this was actually a really good singles match. All right, had the singles match of the Popping Sugar Rabbit, Mizuki, taking on formerly one half of the Princess Tag Team Champions, one half of Free Wi-Fi, and Nao Kakuta. Which, speedy recovery for Hikari Noah, who wasn't able to participate. And, of course, remember, Free Wi-Fi had to relinquish the titles due to her being out. But we have this singles match, and this singles match definitely delivered. And one thing I will say, Nao Kakuta is a very underrated wrestler. Very underrated. I think she's great, whether it's in tag team competition or singles. I think she could definitely hang with each and every one of those ladies in TJPW. And with Mizuki, it's no different. Great match between both of these ladies. And Nao Kakuta, she came close. She came close, but Mizuki pins Nao Kakuta with the cutie special for the 1-2-3. And the Popping Sugar Rabbit walks away with the victory. But great match for both of these ladies. And I hope to see Nao Kakuta continue to grow as a singles wrestler. Because like I said, very underrated. Alright. Next up, we had a very unique singles match. Check this out. This was quite a treat. So, this wasn't just a regular singles match. This was apparently a Year of the Dragon match involving a Duruma. It was weird. But the competitors were the big Kaiju, Shoko Nakajima, and Hyper Misao. So, this wasn't a match where you win by pinfall, submission, or anything like that. So, they had a Duruma at the hanging from a string that you had to, climb up a ladder to get. And the objective is you had to take your Sharpie, like both ladies had a Sharpie, and they had to color in one of the eyes of the Duruma. And as soon as they're able to do that, the first one to be able to do that wins the match. So, very unique. And this match was loaded with all sorts of comedy, chaos, the works. I mean, we got to see Hyper Misao on a dragon bike, that was spewing smoke and all that. Got to see her not only attempt to run over the big kaiju, but she ran into a stack of chairs. She ran into everything, even backstage. It was crazy. There was a big load of kaijus and toys used as well. Both ladies were trying to, write on each other with the pens. Even one of them, I think Shoko Nakajima, even wrote on the face of the referee. It was crazy. And, yeah, it was really crazy. But, it was a very enjoyable match. I mean, like I said, they were out in the crowd. They were backstage. Hyper Misao was on that bike. It was a very entertaining match. And honestly, these two always have like the funniest, most entertaining matches. Because, I mean, Shoko Nakajima and Hyper Misao have faced each other dozens of times. So this was definitely no different on the comedy and excitement level and all of the above. But the big kaiju was able to pick up the victory. She was able to be the first to grab the Duruma and color in one of the eyes. Therefore, she is your winner of this match. So congratulations to her. But like I said, very entertaining match. Definitely enjoyed it. It was awesome. Alrighty, let's go to our next match. Alright, more singles action. Okay. We had a singles match. A returning Riho. You know, haven't seen Riho in TJPW in a while, but she is back for a match, and she takes on one of the Up girls in Shino Suzuki. Whoa, this was quite a test for Shino Suzuki. Also, shout out to Riho sporting some black and pink gear for her match. Black pink. See what I did there? Yeah, I have to say, this was a very one-sided match. I mean, how often do you see Riho, like, the tall, standing, powerful one, over her opponent? I mean, for those that have watched Riho wrestle, know that Riho is very, very giddy, very bubbly, always has a smile on her face, you know, reacts to the crowd. You know, she's a super duper baby face. So this match, I have to say, Riho kinda healed it up. Just a bit. Just a little bit. More than we may normally see. It was pretty unique, and I actually enjoyed it. Riho definitely looked like a bully in this match, especially with how the match went. But, I mean, let's face it, Shino Suzuki, I mean, she tried, but she wasn't beating Riho. And, I mean, let's face it, this was a pretty one-sided match. But Riho, the finish was not a finish I was expecting. Riho actually gets a submission victory on Shino Suzuki with a single leg crab with a bridge. She bridged back, wrenching on her leg, and Shino tapped out. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Riho get a submission victory before. Have y'all? I haven't, not until this show. So that was a shocker. Yeah, that was a big shocker. But hey, congrats to Riho on the submission victory, and welcome back to TJPW. You should stop by more. But yeah. Okay, before we get into the rest of the card, here's a quick word on the sponsor of this video, Game Beauty. Check them out. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akideris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves Limited Edition Makeup Collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Alrighty, let's continue on with the event. Here's another singles match. Okay. We had the legendary Aja Kong taking on the winner of the rookie tournament, Wakana Uehara. I gotta give Wakana a lot of credit. She actually did some damage to Aja Kong. Like, she had the preemptive attack on her, and you know what? She actually looked really good in this match. I mean, she had Aja Kong in the rear naked choke submission a couple of times. Even had her fading. Like, I gotta give a hand clap for Wakana Uehara. She actually looked really strong in this match. She gave Aja Kong a fight. I kid you not. We're talking about a rookie versus a legendary veteran. And Wakana, she gave her a good fight. You know what? I think it's only gonna, the ceiling is gonna only get higher for Wakana Uehara. Y'all need to keep an eye out for her. She won that rookie tournament for a reason. And that's not to look down on any of the other ladies, but keep an eye on Wakana. She might end up being a champion sooner than y'all think. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Probably not sooner than Moka Miyamoto, but just keep an eye out. But Aja Kong was able to still get the victory, hitting a backdrop driver on Wakana and pinning her for the 1-2-3. So, great effort, but Aja Kong still gets the victory. Alright. Let's move on to our next match. And this was a very entertaining one. Alrighty. We had Rina Yamashita, of course, still your current GCW Ultraviolet champion, taking on the cutest in the world, Maki Ito. This was quite a wild match. I mean, Maki Ito came to the ring with a pizza cutter. You know, usually we see Nick Gage with the pizza cutter, but yeah, Maki Ito came to the ring with a pizza cutter. And, you know, Rina Yamashita, she does a lot of hardcore and death matches and such. And even though this match wasn't a hardcore match, like, Rina Yamashita actually paid off the ref to actually allow some hardcore action. She legit gave him a wad of US dollars. Yeah, it was US dollars. She paid off the ref, distracted the ref long enough to pretty much turn a blind eye for a while to any destruction Rina Yamashita wanted to do. Crazy, isn't it? But at the end, that did not stop her from getting cut by the pizza cutter. Because Maki Ito was able to eventually get that pizza cutter all up in Rina Yamashita's face. And there was even a pretty nasty moment where she was all bloodied up. And Maki Ito actually took some of it and smeared it on her face. I'm like, oh, that's just nasty. But, I mean, Maki Ito's crazy like that. Rina Yamashita's crazy like that. So, yeah, this was a very bloody match. The pizza cutter got involved. The referee got paid off for it. So, yeah, pretty crazy. There was even a moment where Rina Yamashita had a little cute off with Maki Ito and, you know, showed that she could be cute too, you know. But very entertaining match. Both ladies look great. But Rina Yamashita picks up the victory as she hit Maki Ito with a Splash Mountain powerbomb, pinned her for the 1-2-3. Rina Yamashita, your winner. Now, Unfortunately, it's been brought to my attention that Maki Ito suffered an injury from this event. Apparently, she had a lot of numbness in her arms and body. So, unfortunately, she's going to have to take some time off. And they just gave the official word that she's going to miss some of her U.S. tour dates. So, sucks to hear that, but speedy recovery for Maki Ito. I hope she takes all the time she needs and recovers. But sucks that she's injured. You know, Maki Ito's a fan favorite. I've met Maki Ito. I got a chance to meet her at WrestleCade last year. She's a sweet, sweet individual. Now, she could be naughty. She could be dirty, too. But I actually got a chance to talk with her. She's pretty cool. She's really cool. But speedy recovery from Maki Ito. All right, y'all. How about some championship matches? Y'all ready for some championship matches? Well, let's do it. How about this first one? Let me take a sip of juice. All right. So first championship match we had was the International Princess Championship. As the champion, Max the Impaler defended against Yuki Arai. This was a good, solid match. Definitely Yuki Arai was the underdog, but she definitely showed a lot of fighting spirit in this match. After all, Max the Impaler is not somebody you want to deal with. Max is a monster. Max is very destructive. I've gotten a chance to meet Max. Well, I've met Max and Heidi Howitzer as part of the Wasteland War Party. But Max is no joke. Just ask Palm Harajuku. I'm just saying. But this was a good match. And the unthinkable happened. Some say quite a big upset to kick off the year for TJPW. And I think it is safe to say that. As Yuki Arai was able to slay Max the Impaler with a finally, and then pin Max for the 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, Yuki Arai is your new International Princess Champion. And what a great sign of respect from Max by returning the Yuki Arai pin that Max once had of hers, apparently from a year ago when Wasteland War Party took the tag titles off of Reiwa AA Cannon, which was Yuki Arai and Saki Akai. So, great sign of sportsmanship returning her hairpin. So that was really cool. But congratulations to Yuki Arai on becoming International Princess Champion. That's big. That's big for her. She's been on the up and coming. So, hey, it's good to see it finally pay off. Good for her. Real good for her. All right. Let's move on to the next match. This was a pretty interesting one. So, we had ourselves a 3-way tag team match, so a triple threat for the vacant Princess Tag Team Championships. The teams were Daydream, of course, that's Miyu Watanabe and the White Dragon Rika Tatsumi, versus Daisy Monkey, which is Aris Endo and Suzume, versus the interesting team known as Yuki Nikki, which is Ryo Mizunami and Yuki Aino. This was a very action-packed triple threat tag match. I mean, all three teams really went at it. And I felt like all three teams had a good amount of momentum. Just back and forth. And I have to say, Ryo Mizunami and Yuki Aino, you know, Yuki Nikki, that's a pretty interesting team. Not a pairing I would have expected. Because, I mean, let's keep it real. Daydream and Daisy Monkey are legit tag teams. This one is rather random, but they got a name. You know, Yuki Niki, that's their name. It's weird. It's really weird. But this was a great match. This was a really great match. And Yuki Aino is another one that is a very underrated wrestler. Very underrated. But realistically, this match could have gone either team's way. But I was very surprised with the finish. I did not think it would go this way. But Yuki Aino gets the pin on Aris Endo after hitting her with a UBV. And Yuki Niki are now your new Princess Tag Team Champions. Which I believe this is Ryo Mizunami. If I remember correctly, I believe this is Ryo Mizunami's first TJPW championship. So that's a milestone for her. And Yuki Aino, I believe this makes her a 2-time Princess Tag Team Champion. So, hey, congratulations to both these ladies. I did not think they would win. I honestly really wanted Daisy Monkey to win, but once again, Daisy Monkey comes up short. So, it is what it is, but congrats to Yuki Niki on becoming the new Princess Tag Team Champions. And then the main event. And this was a banger by two ladies that know each other very well. Main event was for the Princess of Princess Championship. As the champion, the Pink Striker Miyu Yamashita defended against Russian Dynamite Masha Slamovich. Now, these two ladies know each other well. They faced each other a couple of times now in singles and in tag team competition. So, this is no surprise that this match was the main event, and this match was a banger. Hard-hitting, back and forth, both ladies doing what they do best, and it definitely showed in this match. Yeah, definitely main event worthy, and you know what? The action was pretty non-stop, but Miyu Yamashita was able to get the last laugh as it took two Crash Rabbit Heeds, one from the back, one from the front, to put away Russian Dynamite for the 1-2-3, and Miyu Yamashita still your Princess of Princess champion. And remember, she's in her 4th reign with this title. Miyu continues to show why she is the ace of Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. But great effort for Masha Slamovich, but came up a little short. But the Pink Striker reigns, and I just wanted to throw this out there. Just found out that for their big Grand Princess event on March 31st, we now know what the main event will be, as Miyu Yamashita will defend the Princess of Princess Championship against Miyu Watanabe. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Miyu Watanabe will get a crack at the Princess of Princess Championship, which means this is Miyu Watanabe's opportunity to become the 2nd ever Grand Slam champion in Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling history. Remember, the first to do it was the White Dragon Rika Tatsumi. And remember, Miyu Watanabe has been a princess, has been an international princess champion, and has been a princess tag team champion. So, Princess of Princess Championship is the only one she's missing. So she has an opportunity to hit Grand Slam status come Grand Princess. So hey, that would be perfect from her. Becoming Grand Slam champion at Grand Princess. Could it be Miyu Watanabe's time? We shall see come March 31st. But great show to kick off the new year for Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. And I'm also looking forward to seeing Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling in Philadelphia as part of the GCW, the Collective, which will be WrestleMania weekend, the same weekend that the Stardom show will be at that I'm going to. So I'm hoping to go to the TJPW show as well, which tickets go on sale for the collective packages on January 12th and individual shows the 15th. So I got my eyes on that. And they're also going to be doing a GCW versus TJPW. So I probably won't be able to catch that in person, but we'll definitely catch that on a stream, like archive, when I get back. So really looking forward to that. WrestleMania weekend is going to be ginormous, so keep an eye out. But that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty in the description. And let me know what y'all's thoughts were on TJPW 24, their first show of 2024. Let me know what you thought about the matches. Let me know what you thought about the title matches. You know, we had 2 new champions. So once again, congratulations to Yuki Niki on becoming Princess Tag Team Champions. And congratulations to Yuki Arai on becoming International Princess Champion. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube, my name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend, and I will see y'all in the next video. Laters.